It's been an action-packed morning already when we look at the Asian Games and as far as the fallout of the cricket action that happened yesterday in Rajkot. Now, today is the last day where you can make changes to your World Cup squad. Today is the last day. After that, you will have to ask the permission of the ICC Technical Committee for all the changes that you want. Most of the team are settled. England are settled, New Zealand are settled. They just announced that Saudi is fit for the World Cup and Jameson's probably travelling with them. Australia have got a bit of an injury issue with Ashton Agar, but that might be deliberated upon later. But now, there is one particular spot which might be up for grabs. That is your number 8 position. Who is the spinning all-rounder? Aksar, Washington or Ash? Rahul Dravid in the post-match press conference clearly stated that they are in touch with the NCA and also the NCA is in touch with the selectors and chairman of selectors Ajit Agarkar. Now, if there is any official update, we will come to know about it. But Rahul Dravid's word of caution, as of now, at this point, even as we speak at 10:30 a.m., there are no changes. So, what was the original World Cup squad? Aksar plays, Ashwin stays out. The only situation can change is if the selectors have deemed that Aksar cannot participate in the World Cup because his nature of injury is much bigger. And that's why Ashwin will come in. Those two games that he played at Mohali and Indore were just a dress rehearsal as to what Ashwin can offer. And he seemed to have aced the test. Now, if Aksar regains fitness, then and only then he makes it to the 15-man squad. He stays there, otherwise Ashwin bolted in. That is the situation that is there with the Indian cricket team at this point. So, today is the last day where we will come to know whether there are any changes in the World Cup squad. So, as simple, if Aksar is declared fit, he is in. If Ashwin is there, he will only come in only if Aksar is ruled out. So, Dravid at this point has said no changes. The NCA, if they submit a report stating that Aksar is not fit, then and only then Ashwin will come in. So, 99% the squad is there, it's settled, they are all travelling today to Guwahati. Now, it remains to be seen whether Aksar comes in or Ashwin comes in. We all will have to wait for that BCCI release, that statement which states that Aksar is out, Ashwin is in or Aksar remains in the 15-man World Cup squad. What a grand welcome it was for Pakistan when they arrived yesterday. 7 years later, they have finally touched Indian soil. 2016 World T20 was the last time they had touched down in India and ever since then they have not made it. Now the raucous crowd that was there in Hyderabad, it was a clear-cut indication that this team is very, very popular. But they have asked for certain demands in this World Cup warm-up game even. Remember, Pakistan-New Zealand World Cup game will be played behind closed doors. There will be no fans because of the security situation. Remember, Hyderabad couldn't provide security on that day because today is Milad-un-Nabi and Ganesh Chaturthi. And that is the reason why there could not be any security arrangements made for the warm-up game that will happen tomorrow. But what are the major demands that Pakistan have made? Today, they are going to practice at 8 to 12 p.m. New Zealand are also going to practice. So, adjacent strips, both teams are going to practice. Now, Pakistan has made a very big demand. They have stated, we want all the best spinners in Hyderabad coming and bowling to us. That is the demand that Pakistan's team management has made. That all the best spinners in Hyderabad will help them train there and ensure that they are prepared for the World Cup. Remember, the warm-up games begin at 2 p.m. IST tomorrow with Pakistan taking on New Zealand and several other games. India's game is day after tomorrow at Guwahati against England in Barsapara. So, that is the situation when the World Cup warm-up is concerned. Pakistan are stating they want the best spinners in Hyderabad to help them train and prepare for the World Cup. Australia have a bit of a serious issue when it comes to their team composition because there are reports in the Australian media that Ashton Agar might be ruled out for the entire World Cup. Remember, Agar has not played since the first ODI against South Africa. He missed the T20I series, played in the first ODI but then had a recurrence of an injury. He's come back home because of personal reasons. He's become a father. Now the injury, will that derail his chances for the World Cup? Remember, Zampa and Agar have been very, very good as a duo. But with his absence, could there be a chance for Tanveer Sangha to come in? So Australia and India are the two teams that are trying to figure out how can their injury issues be managed. India more so on the number 8 position, all their injury woes are done, but Australia are still recovering from some injury issues, Agar being one of them. There was a bit of respite for Danushka Gunatilaka, the Sri Lankan batter who has been charged with sexual assault during the World T20 in Australia. He has been found not guilty. Danushka Gunatilaka in the Sydney court has been found not guilty of the sexual assault charges. Police had framed 4 charges, 3 were dropped earlier. This last charge has also been dropped, which means now Danushka Gunatilaka can walk out a free man and he can return to Sri Lanka. Remember, after the World T20, when the rest of the Sri Lanka squad departed, he had to stay back in Sydney to face the charges. Now he has been in prison, he's been under police custody. Now he can finally go back to Sri Lanka. The day began in the Asian Games with Wushu. And Roshimina Devi, she was really on top today. Although she was quite unlucky to have lost 2-0. Some of the decisions that were there might have gone against her. But in the end, she managed to win it. She managed to lose 2-0, but managed to get the silver medal. An upgradation from 2018 Jakarta Palembang, where she had secured the bronze. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has tweeted out saying, our dedicated and talented Roshibina Devi Naurem has won a silver medal in Wushu Women's Sanda 60 kilos. She has showcased extraordinary talent and relentless pursuit of excellence. Her discipline and determination are also admirable. Congratulations. But during the after the medal ceremony, when she was speaking to the media, a question was posed about Manipur and she broke down. Roshibina Devi has not been in touch with her family ever since May. And remember, from this time onwards till even now, there are tensions in Manipur, there is violence in Manipur even at this point in time. So, it's been a tough period for Roshimina Devi, not able to be in contact with family. Plus, some of her friends could not make the trip to Hangzhou because of the existing tensions between China and India, and also because of the status of Arunachal Pradesh. You remember, Wushu's 3 athletes could not go to China because of the diplomatic standoff and because of the passport issue, and also because China's contentious claim that Arunachal Pradesh is part of their territory. So that's a big problem. But amidst all the odds, despite all the odds, Roshimina Devi has done it, and that is why a big salute to her grit and determination. But look at these 3 boys who've done well. 21-year-old Sarabjot Singh, then Arjun Cheema and Shiv Narwal. All these 3 wonderful boys once again created history when India got their 3rd gold medal in shooting. The 10-meter air pistol men's team event has finally happened, and India managed to ensure that they got their 3rd gold medal, and their brilliant performance outclassed China. Sarabjot and Arjun Cheema, these 2 went into the final individual, but unfortunately Sarabjot finished 4th, Arjun Cheema finished 8th. So, towards when the day began very promisingly, but unfortunately it has dipped since then. The skeet duo could not make it, the mixed team. Table tennis, we are suffering some setbacks, and also if you look at it, Wushu silver, maybe some contentious calls, could have actually gotten a gold. So, in that sense, it's been an action-packed morning wrap. The World Cup, we'll keep a close eye. If there is no official update, then that means Aksar is in the World Cup squad. Tomorrow onwards, it's World Cup season with the warm-up games beginning. Remember, warm-up games are not counted in anybody's statistics, but it is a key indicator as far as the mental strength and the pressure is concerned when you're heading into the World Cup. Plus, in the Asian Games today, you have the swimming finals also, 4x100 meter freestyle and 4x200 meter freestyle. They have reached the finals. Plus, there is hockey, India versus Japan. That will be a very good encounter. And plus, also, there are other sporting events also like equestrian. The dressage event is at 12:30 p.m. IST. So, we'll be bringing you all the updates in sports today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live. And don't forget, we're on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. Show us some love there, and don't forget to download the Sports Thug mobile app for all the information that you need as far as highlights, results, medal tally is concerned. The Sports Thug app is your one-stop destination. Bye-bye.